Straight. All right. Hey, man, don't do nothing. Don't hold. You clicked on the video. Look, this is God's plan that you clicked on this video, okay? You know, you was looking for something else. It don't even matter what you was looking for. You clicked on the I-70 podcast. You know what I'm saying? There's no mistake. You know, you have to trust in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Or you a child of God, yes or no? Okay? And if you are, you clicked on this video by the grace of God. That's what this is. You know what I'm saying? We finna have a whole lot of game being spit. Whole lot of St. Louis shit going on up here today. I feel good. You know what I'm saying? This St. Louis energy just oozing out of the boy right now. You know what I'm saying? Got a fellow St. Louis native in the building. We finna do this shit, man. We finna look. Excuse our accent. You know, a lot of ERs are gonna be said. Words are gonna be, misconstrued. But don't worry about it, man. We gonna put some shit in the description to let y'all, get this. You know what I'm saying? So y'all don't miss nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ready, bro?
Yes, sir.
Man, let's do this. Welcome back to the I-70 podcast. It is your boy, John Little, a.k.a. John. And right now, man, look, I'm sitting here with a gentleman, that has been doing his damn thing. You understand what I'm saying? St. Louis native, you know what I mean? Former college athlete, entrepreneur, photographer. I mean, he do it all, you know what I'm saying? Founder of Tough Enough Sports Media Company. You know what I mean? They rocking and rolling. You can catch my dog at your favorite sporting event, shooting pictures. You can catch my dog at high schools, colleges, whatever you need, sports related or photography related, you hit my dog up. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, I got my dog Glenn in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, wait a minute. Where the hell is my hand clap? See? That's what I'm talking about. He trying to set us up, bro. The hand clap wasn't ready. No, fuck it. No, I don't want to restart it. Wait a minute, what you want me to say? No, because now we look like amateurs, bro. Fuck the clap. All right, my bad. No, I don't even want him no more. Mark, fuck that up. Nope. Keep it raw. I don't want him no more. Nope, he wasn't ready.
You switch so many times back and forth whether or not you want them.
We do claps every week, do we not? Or do we
We
not?
didn't do them last week.
Yes, we did.
Didn't do them last week.
Yes, we did.
Hey, he was gone for what, 2-3 months?
Say that then.
Hey, he's rusty. All right, he's rusty.
Lord.
We'll get him back.
I still love you, Mark. I still love you, man. But anyway, how you doing, bro?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
That's good, man. Mentally, you know what I'm saying? Because as black men, we got to check on each other. Be there for one another, man. Mentally, how you doing?
Mentally, I'm doing good, man.
Yeah.
At the beginning of last year, I was telling you off camera.
Yeah.
It was a little tough on me, but mentally, I'm in my space now.
Yeah. And that's good, man. That's good to hear, man. Because look, we got a lot to talk about today. We got a whole lot to talk about, man. And then first and foremost, I'd like to take care of business first. Let's discuss Tough Enough.
Absolutely.
You got the merch on right now?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Please discuss, Tough Enough. Explain what y'all do over there, the team, whatever.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Tough Enough is it's instilled by my granddad that passed when I was in college.
Yep.
He always instilled that being tough enough, you're going to go through adversity, you're going to go through battles, time's going to get tough, but you just got to remain tough enough. So during that time, it was tough for me to, keep going mentally and stuff like that because I was away at college and it's all my mom had left. So it was tough hearing that phone call, waking up to 21 missed calls and things like that. So from that moment forward, I was doing the work study, the photography, the videography for the school, and just was like, how can I keep this going, once I graduate and things like that. So I've been doing it since, I would say 2012.
Okay.
But on my own since 2016 when I graduated, got a little paper, bought my first little camera and things like that. And
you remember your first camera? What model was it?
It was a Canon, the T6 Rebel like everybody else.
Okay, yeah.
The T6 Rebel. And then from that moment, I upgraded to the 80D. And then just learning, because I basically taught myself how to operate the camera and stuff like that. I was looking at the sports because that's the realm I wanted to be in. And I was like, what is this white lens that every sports photographer have? Like, that's all I know because I don't know shit about cameras.
Right.
So I'm Googling in white lens or white camera lens or whatever, and they find out that it's, it's a more quicker lens for action shots. So I end up investing in that after the second camera because I noticed that my lens, the little kit lens, wasn't fast enough. My shots were blurry and shit like that. So I'm like, no, this ain't the way.
Yeah.
Got to figure it out. But fast forward to now, man, I got a partner. His name is G.
Shout out G.
I actually met him when I went to Dallas for my birthday.
Okay.
And he was detailing cars, and I support my people.
Yes, sir.
Ain't asked for no handouts, just gave me the price and I paid it in, gave a tip, you know what I'm saying? So that was our first connection, and then I ended up moving down to Dallas, and we built it. I moved for Dallas for the move to make Tough Enough bigger from where it was at over the time. And then he helped me because he was the videographer and I was the photographer, so like we a 1-2 punch. Like it made it go to another level out there in Dallas for real. And now it's just trying to scale it, get contracts and build that trust with people.
Yeah. And then now that we got that out the way, now let's roll the clock back. You know what I'm saying? St. Louis native, correct?
Absolutely, man.
Okay. Now, what is that disposition that, because I know we all as St. Louis natives, we have it. Like what does St. Louis give you that, allows you to operate in the Dallas and the KC and other places?
Just toughness, tough skin. Helps a lot of people from St. Louis stand on their own when they're in places like that.
Yes, sir.
Or just going out of their comfort zone, because we have to protect ourselves and our city at like all costs.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So like, St. Louis is a rough place, but it is also what made me, who I am today.
Yes, sir.
I done been through some things in St. Louis where it could have been life-changing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Say that.
Wrong place, wrong time. Even family members, being wrong place, wrong time, and such like that. So I'm sure pretty much every St. Louis native have experienced that within their family or actually experienced, maybe a gun being pulled on you, because I know I have. So being in other places, going to Cali or Dallas or Arizona, anywhere in the world, like I feel like I'm safe because the trenches is way more real in St. Louis than any place, in my opinion.
Yeah, and I feel the same way, bro, and it's allowed me to operate here in KC, because when I moved out here, no family, no nothing, you know what I mean? But it allowed me to stand on my own, like you said, because it's like when I'm up here, I'm not tripping off nobody, because like you said, I've seen the trenches. We've been through things, and it's people who go through things everywhere, but as a St. Louis native, man, if you don't understand what the youth and people go through in St. Louis as far as, just the trouble that we in as far as trying to stop the violence, you'll understand where we coming from.
Absolutely. And that's, even, little 6, 7 years old.
Yes, sir.
We playing basketball, football, and we find out, at 13, one of your teammates was killed. You know
That's
what I'm
the
saying?
age, bro. Yes, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? So things like that. Also, when I moved here to Kansas City at 18, I seen something very different. Whereas, like, if you go out, got a little fit on, a little jersey or whatever, like, it would be men here that'll compliment you on that.
Yes, sir.
Versus at St. Louis, it's a different look.
Different look.
There's more envious, it's more jealousy, and there's more hatred in St. Louis than I feel anywhere else in the world. Because I'd have been in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Ain't never experienced to go there a day of my life, but one of my sisters was out there, and it was a different vibe out there. It wasn't that hate. Like, I could feel the shit in St. Louis in the club.
Sir.
Like,
I call it tension. You know what I mean? When I go home, it's tension, bro. Like, you could just, like, man, you could cut it with a knife, bro. When you just uncomfortable, you know what I mean? You in your car, you just always on edge, looking on your shoulder. Listen to me, everybody in St. Louis got tents, bro.
Facts.
I came home fishbowling and felt completely out of place. Like, I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, this ain't it. So, and it's real, man. Like, and everybody from different cities, I'm sure y'all feel the same way. But, us as St. Louis natives, we can only give our truth. You know what I mean? Where we come from is rough. We experienced a lot. We made it out. And now, it's our job to, share the beauty in our city. You know what I mean? And, unfortunately, it's like you got to get away from your city to do so. You know what I mean? But, I guess that comes to territory.
I think it's just getting away to grow.
Okay, go ahead.
I think it's just getting away to grow. I think some people get complacent in St. Louis and get stuck and stagnant in that tension, in that realm when it's so much more to life outside of St. Louis. Not saying that I don't love my city, because I do wholeheartedly, but it helped me grow into a better person. Yeah, being able to spread my wings and go to places, travel, and just see other different cities and how they interact and move. Yeah,
that's real, bro, and that's real, boy. I tell you. So now let's get into some athletics, bro. So former quarterback,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? You still miss it, bro? Because you shooting at the games and you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Do you miss it sometimes?
I do miss playing.
Okay.
But it's like I'm a camera coach now.
Okay. Oh, talk heavy.
Yeah,
talk
I'm
heavy.
a camera coach. So like, so my first shout out to Kenny Coleman, man. When I moved to Kansas City, he connected me with his coach over there at Raytown, the Blue Jays, and that was kind of like my first opportunity, like working with a school, and just being able to even interact with the kids. Like I'm way more comfortable than I was when I was first starting off, but like even giving him feedback, he'd be like, "Man, what you see out there?" You know what I'm saying? And I, keep it honest and real. But then even when I moved to Dallas, like I don't know none of these kids. Like I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. I don't know nothing about Texas football other than it's hyped up to me.
Yes, sir.
But even the kids, like, damn, like, what I need to do? This in live game, like, I'm like, you need to run harder, dog.
Yeah,
because you running a little too soft.
You tiptoeing.
Yeah, you tiptoeing. Like but he was a younger kid,
right.
but it was still like they asking me for feedback because they really fuck with my work.
Yeah.
But also like my experience and knowledge, like. I believe I was a good athlete in St. Louis, two-sport athlete at that, basketball and football. My opportunities just didn't fall that way, as you know.
Right, absolutely.
In college. But, yeah, man, it's like I'm a camera coach now, man. And good. I like it that way because today kids, I don't think I can handle because I don't have the patience.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? But I know my place.
Yeah.
So.
And I'm telling you, Glenn, bro, I be wanting to get into coaching. But to your point, we was coached differently than how these kids are coached now. You feel what I'm saying? We was the last generation to get that true, get on the line, like, you know what I mean? Just that. Now you got to worry about people's feelings.
I'm talking about yank that face mask at 5 years old.
Smack the helmet. The hell you doing, boy? Like
bird crawl the whole field with gravel at Fairground Park, if you know what I'm talking about.
Man, look, you want to talk about Fairground. Man, Glenn, bro, I lost my first fist fight ever at Fairground Park. This is a fact. This is a fact of my first fist fight I ever had. Fairground Park. Dude, beat the hell out of me. I ain't even gonna cap with you, boy. Dude, beat my ass off that.
Fairground, it all go down at Fairground, man.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know, you know. Yes. It all go down. We at 5, 6 years old, I was 5, turned 6, playing 6, 7 heavy. I was a big kid. Yeah. Playing center. I didn't play quarterback back in the day. Yeah. But as a little youngin', I was a center. We would hear gunshots, live practice, all that, man. But
because Fairground Park right in the hood, like. It's right in the hood. Like, you can't miss it. And it's a beautiful park. Don't get it wrong, but unfortunately, it's just in a very hostile area.
Yeah, you better be out there with the lights on.
Absolutely.
Well, not the lights on, the daylights.
Because they got a skate rink out there. You know what I mean? You can go get your skating on.
Don't get caught up.
Nah. That gas station right across the street to let you know what's going on. If you look over there, you see all them cars parked over there, it's time to go.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Let's go and get up out of there. Now, because you mentioned Mobile, you know what I mean? And I guess this is the first time I've really shared my truth about Mobile. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? My experience was, I get there, and like I said before, man, it's college. So we all coming from being able to play football. We know we can play football.
Absolutely.
Y'all wouldn't have recruited me or got me here or whatever if I couldn't play football. You know what I mean? Y'all wouldn't waste y'all money or y'all time.
Absolutely.
So I get there, and I speed it up in regards to, my journey there. It just, what it was a red shirt my freshman year, came back that following year, my red shirt freshman year, expecting to play. And I'm not even a nigga who expecting to start because at this time, Mobile had some damn good players, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Defense was stacked at Mobile. And long story short, man, we blowing the team out at home. It's a home game. Family in the stands. I want to say it was family day or some shit like that. And we blowing them out, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm finna get in the game, bro. It's up. Yeah. You know what I mean? At this time, I think I'm third string, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm like, I'm finna get in. We about 40.
Right.
When I didn't get in the game, it was like, oh, hell no. You know what I mean? And that's why, honestly, my journey at Mobile, any kid that run into me, I always go against NAIA football. Yeah. I never, because for me, I was confused on what NAIA ball was to begin with. You know what I mean? I thought it was like a JUCO.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I'm finna go there and, you know what I mean, do my thing and then potentially, because that's how they sold it to me.
Yeah.
No, sir. NAIA is 4-year football. They want you there.
Yeah.
They want your money. And, they got this thing called compliance, y'all. And the first time I ever heard compliance, I didn't know what that was. It stunned me, you know what I mean, when I went up there and that, because as my dog said, we was off camera talking about it. Us St. Louis natives, we can't take shit laying down, so we must go ask. I went to the defensive coordinator as a redshirt freshman, like, hey, what's happening? Of course, they feed you some bullshit. Oh, just keep working. So I ain't believe him. I go to my position coach. I say, what's happening? He finally tell me the truth, like, look, you ain't on compliance. They not even expecting you to play unless somebody get hurt. Crushed me out.
For the season.
For the season, bro. Crushed me. I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, damn, I can't get in on kickoff. So, bro, and I'm telling y'all, it crushed me. Y'all have heard my story if you've been following the I-70 podcast. it crushed me, man. It sent me into a dark depression. I didn't watch football for, man, I don't know how long, maybe 2 years, no football, no high school, no college, no NFL, because I was crushed, bro, because all I ever wanted to do was play and get a chance. But that was my experience at Mobile, man, and it shaped me, as a man. It made me tough enough. You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Real shit, bro.
It is.
It made me tough. It let me know life ain't fair, bro. You don't get what you want all the time. And, man, there was a lot going on in Mobile, man. I wish I can get all the alumni in, bro. We could just talk about everything that was going on in Marshall, bro, because I met some good people there. I don't want to completely shit on Marshall. Man, I met this gentleman here. I met some good people at Mobile, man. But, I mean, my time there, I left, after 2 years, after my redshirt freshman year, because it was nothing else for me there. You know what I'm saying? I was watching niggas who I was better than play for me, bro. I mean, can you attest to this, brother?
I got the same story. As actually, it probably was the same year then.
It was the same year.
So it was the same year when I found out I was third string. This was after the red shirt year. So like he said, the year before when I first got there, it was 3 quarterbacks on the roster, and they all played, blowout or not. So my turn come, I'm third string. I put in the work. I stay out the field. I throw with receivers just like I did in high school. So the game come around, it's a blowout. Like, all right, shit. I'm going to at least hand this motherfucker off.
Come on, bro.
I'm going to at least hand it off.
Come on, bro.
We ain't got to pass because I know the game. We ain't going to do that.
Yes, sir.
But I can at least hand this bitch off.
Come on.
So that didn't happen. So shit, next meeting, I asked coach, like, damn, privately.
Yeah.
But I asked coach, like, damn, I noticed, the year before prior, like, all quarterbacks played.
Yeah.
Why didn't I get the opportunity to play? At least, like I said, hand it off. That's when I found out that word compliance, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, my next question then, what the hell you dressing me for? Like, literally, what am I dressing for?
We going to away games. Like, what am I doing?
What am I dressing for? So that was my next question. He fed me some BS, and then, and that's when I realized that, and kind of shifted me, and how I, moved. And I also realized that the guy that recruited me before that year, when I got there, wasn't no longer there, which was Coach White.
Coach Hondo left too. That's who recruited me.
Yeah, so Coach White and I asked, like, I pulled my coach card plenty of times on all these things, because even after that, like, all right, that year that I found out compliance, when the quarterback graduated, it was like, it was me. Yeah. I was the next one up, and like, I win the spring game. Mind you, I'd never been invited to minicamp.
Me neither.
Never been invited to minicamp, and that's for 1s and 2s.
Yes, sir.
So I win the spring game, but not getting invited to minicamp. We had the little JV team.
Yep.
I take them undefeated.
Yeah.
With 2 comeback victories on my shoulders.
Yeah.
And they seen one of them because it was at the crib. The other one was at CMU.
Yeah.
So, like, I done that, and guess what? The team voted me as MVP. Most valuable player. You don't know. So I'm like, the coaches see all this. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I can't play, because my peers know I can play.
And that, yes, sir.
So, and they believe in me. So it felt like I had the locker room, kind of, and the other guys didn't. So the new guys that came, JUCO niggas that transferred in or whatever, but it ended up playing out, and I ended up walking away because I had to. I was no longer happy.
Yes, sir, bro.
And I was no longer happy. And if anybody know me, like, if it starts to mess with my peace or happiness, I'm gonna make the tough decision.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And build from that and move on from that. So I did that because my grandpa had to pass that spring.
God bless.
Before spring ball. And then that's when they gave me the award to go back a little bit or whatever. But to not get invited to minicamp and then give it one more try because I was trying to be tough enough. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he instilled in me. And then come fall camp, I'm like, damn, I won a spring game. I ain't get invited to minicamp, cool, but I know I'm the best nigga here.
Yep.
And the week before the game, it's like, we getting ready now.
Yeah.
It's time to get ready.
Yes, sir.
So it's time to get ready. So I'm like, I went from, practicing to standing on the sideline. And when I say that one hit me the hardest, because I'm like, I put in this work. I won the spring game. You didn't invite me to minicamp, and I'm still balling in front of these niggas in fall camp. Yeah. So I went up to him after practice. Fuck the private part.
Yeah, yes, sir.
After practice. I ain't getting no reps today. He said, well, we feel like we got our 1 and 2. I'm like, how so? Like, I won the spring game over the 2 guys, and you was over there with them.
Yes, sir.
So I beat you in there. And you my head coach.
Yeah.
So it was like, that was kind of shocking. And then I went into that meeting. And that's why I realized I wasn't wanted. And that's what made my decision easier is I asked him after the meeting everybody went through, because I ain't got no film to watch on this practice.
Right.
So I'm like, shit, I'm thinking about, stepping away. I'm thinking about quitting. Mm-hmm. You know what he told me?
We talking head coach, right?
Head coach.
Uh-huh.
And my quarterback coach.
Yeah, okay.
Told me to sleep on.
Shit, let me tell you how I knew I wasn't wanted. I told the motherfucker I was thinking about transfer. That motherfucker was like, oh, yeah, whatever you need.
Yeah. And that's when I realized right there, it was like, because ain't no real coach going to let you quit.
Yep, that's real,
and
man. That's real.
Because, I tried it before in like 6th grade or something, like, nah. But this was the first time, like, I ain't even consult with Pops.
Right, okay.
This
you did
the
it
first,
as a man.
I did this shit as a man.
Oh, yes, so I know that felt good, too.
It felt, for a minute, it was like, am I doing the right thing? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it felt good because I hit him after I did the shit. Yeah. Like, I think I just did this. Fuck this. Like, I'm finna try to transfer or whatever. But that's when I realized I wasn't wanted. Nothing. The coach was gone that recruited me and everything. And when he told me to sleep on him, I sure enough turned my pass in the morning. Like, and that was that. From that moment over, they tried to give me my number 2, but it's like, I'm back in the same position where I might not be on compliance and all this shit again. And karma is a motherfucker. Guess what happened? Both of the quarterbacks got hurt.
Yes, sir.
And that was probably the worst year until now at Moval had, when it was a good team. And it was like, if I was wanted, they knew where they could find me at, and they could have came and got me. But that's what it is. And that was, like I said, the first time that I, made a decision without Pops, because Pops would have talked me out of it.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't finna let nobody keep putting me where I wasn't happy or wanted. So,
and that's crazy you say that, bro, because I did not consult my pops. You know what I mean? When I said I was done, like it was a decision that, because man, to your point, bro, I just wasn't happy, bro. Can you imagine going to practice every day knowing you're not gonna get a chance to play, no matter what you do? And I'm gonna be honest with you, and it's facts though. It's not no shade to the people who's in certain positions. It's just facts though. At Missouri Valley, bro, there were people in certain positions who did not belong in those positions, bro. There were people that were better than them, and for whatever reason, because all my peers who played on the team, we know. You know what I'm saying? We saw what it was. You know what I mean? And it was just unfortunate, man, because at the end of the day, the bigger picture is this, Glenn. A lot of you college coaches, bro, y'all play with young men's lives, bro, and y'all are dead wrong. Y'all dead wrong, because at the end of the day, these are situations that, for young black men, that can turn us back to the streets. You see what I'm saying? I get in a sense of depression. I feel like I'm not wanted. I'm gonna go back to what was comfortable for me, the neighborhood. That's why I didn't move back to St. Louis.
Facts.
After I left Moval, I did not want to go back to St. Louis because I knew what was coming.
Exactly.
I'm going home to where I got easy access to whatever I need as far as trouble is concerned. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, just y'all coaches, bro, just make sure and understand that y'all are dealing with young men's lives, bro. And these young men trust y'all, they believe y'all, they going off of the word that y'all give. They're away from home, they ain't got no family, they vulnerable. And y'all sit up there and lie to them. Man. Y'all dead wrong, bro. Y'all dead wrong. Tell these kids the truth, man, so they can make moves. You know what I mean? Because nowadays, these kids can make moves. You see how the transfer portal popping off.
Listen.
They don't wait for nothing.
I ain't even know nothing about transferring. I'm trying to figure it out on my own. Mm-hmm. And, like, I ain't had nobody help me. Not know my previous high school coach. They ain't calling nothing. You know what I'm saying? Checking on me, none of that. So it was like I was trying to figure out. I was hitting my dog, Mike Jordan, at Mo West. He connected me with a coach. Shout out to Mike. We're trying to help look out for me. And he kept it real with me. He was like, man, one of the quarterback is one of the coach's sons. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And then I did talk to the coach. Cause I'm like, I don't really give a fuck. I'm here to compete. Yep. You know what I'm saying? If it's going to be fair or whatever. But then the coach told me, he was like, man, you're going to lose a lot of credits. You got to. And that's when I was like, you know what, I'm done. Because I wasn't finna go to another small town either.
Nah, hell no.
So I was either looking at Springfield, or because you had Evangel in Missouri State.
Yep.
And then Mo West was up in, what's that?
I wouldn't even know where the fuck that motherfucker. I just know Mo West. That's all.
St. Joe.
There we go.
St. Joe.
Sorry, talking about people in St. Joe. There wasn't no slight at y'all. My bad.
But yeah, that was the two places I was looking at on my own, trying to figure it out. And then Evangel, Malachi people.
Shout out my dog Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi people.
One of the coldest motherfuckers toting that motherfucking peel that I saw.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
And they did him dirty, mess up his back. But anyway, yeah, his peoples. He had his brothers was there, and then they had a coach there that they knew, and they connected me with, and he was all for it. It was the head man that didn't want to pull the trigger. I don't know if it was because of some respect to Trough.
Probably because Trough was that guy at that point, especially in that conference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so that was what it was, but it's all good.
Yeah, man. So I just want to touch base on that, man, because it's rare that I get another, mobile,
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it to nobody. Like I would tell people, like, nah, if I would have to do it again, I would go JUCO.
Yes, sir. And that's the crazy part, because you talked about help from coaches, bro. None of my coaches was helping us, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and it's odd. Now that I'm grown, I look back.
Yeah.
None of them was helping us. Like, all of them was pushing us NAI. And why wouldn't you push me JUCO? Why would? Yeah. And now I'm starting to see maybe it was a relationship between the coaches, and we funneling players to y'all, making
and
sure.
And my pops didn't know either, so he was just like, go where the money is.
Mine didn't know either.
You know what I'm saying? Just go where the money is, because I wanted to walk on at Carbondale.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do. And then he was like, just go where the money is, and, you play. My goal is to play and then transfer. Yep. Just treat it like a JUCO. But I didn't know much about JUCO. My partner, Michi and Fernando.
Shout out Michi. I know exactly what you're talking about. Shout out Michi.
Michi and Fernando, they went JUCO. They played at DuPage. Nando ended up at SEMO, and my dog Michi ended up at Avila. Mm-hmm. But that was another year for them to get more looks.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Being out of high school is just, JUCO is an extended year.
Yeah.
Where you can get more looks, and you go ball out, shit, you might have anybody at your door.
And that's what I'm saying, bro. Nobody, and it's just strange, man, that none of my coaches, I can speak for myself, none of them, let that be known, man. Like my coaches, bro, they made JUCO sound like it was only for bad kids. Like only bad kids go to JUCO. So I didn't know nothing about JUCO football. I'm like, oh shit, only bad kids go to JUCO. I'm gonna go NIA. Not knowing, no, bro. Go to JUCO, ball out, and you could be at Alabama if you're good enough. The
same office that you was looking for in high school or just didn't get, you might have 32 now.
Come on, man. I tell all the young brothers, I used to work at Quick Trip when I first moved up here, Glenn. It was a young football player. He was in high school, and I'm telling him, bro, don't go NIA, bro. I was like, just go JUCO, bro. But, it is what it is.
If you're in the NIA, there's nothing wrong with that afterwards, but that's just where you supposed to be at, where it's like, there's levels to it, and it's all more. The levels, I believe, is all more to more physical attributes, size, strength, speed, agility, whereas, the level you can play at.
Yeah. And then, as a matter of fact, to end that segment, if you could give any advice to the younger Glenn, the 18-year-old Glenn trying to, want to be successful in football, what advice would you give him?
I don't know. That's tough because I put in the work.
That's tough, yeah.
I put in the work. I just think the opportunities and the lack of knowledge from like my circle, like my dad didn't go to college.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I was one of the first to go to college in my family, especially for sports.
Yes, sir.
So I didn't have no one helping me or guiding me. I don't have a big brother. I got two sisters. I'm the middle child. And I think it's just lack of knowledge because I put in the work.
Yep.
I would say probably weight room more because I just played off natural talent.
Yeah, and majority of us did, bro. Like, I didn't have a work ethic for real until I got to college. But at that time, I can say for me, motherfuckers already had work ethic. When I showed, I was like, oh shit, hold on, let me get on my shit. But I'm with you, man. Like, at the end of the day, man, I put in the work, and at the end of the day, my peers knew that I deserved to play because at Mobile, we used to play 7-on-7 and scrimmage all the time, bro. So the team knew who could play, and we knew who couldn't play.
The team voted me as MVP and I never touched the field.
Come on, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we put in the work. I'm talking about, and the best of the best was out there competing against each other.
And them same people that voted me as MVP, some of them was playing.
See what I'm saying? No, that's real, bro. That's what I hate, bro. It was a wild time.
It's a political game in NIA.
For sure.
Honestly, it had probably shifted now because they're not winning, but
right.
At Mobile, they recruit a lot of kids in state from Missouri all over for the money game, and then they play the kids from out of state.
Facts. Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
Because they got more money, and it's just like anything. You know what I'm saying? The money at the top, that's who's going to play because you're more invested. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have a $50 million quarterback but play the $2 million. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's the political game in college. It's getting political on all levels now because of NIL deals and stuff like that. So just be aware that I would say to athletes out there, go where you want it, not not want it. Go where you want it, not want it. Go where they need you versus the other place.
And that's what I've been trying to tell because even with high school, all these kids, especially back home in St. Louis, all these kids are running to the private schools now in St. Louis, the Chaminades, the CBCs. Go ahead. Talk your shit. Go ahead. Yeah.
I think my generation, we started that.
Okay, go ahead.
So my generation, it was, I mean, you got your Larry Hughes and your David Lees and things like that, but it was a couple of them. But the public schools and even PHL was good back in St. Louis. We had way more private schools, but my generation, my class, I say a little bit before because like Hazelwood was dominant.
For sure. Hazelwood Central was that shit back
Central
in the day.
was dominant. East was dominant with Chris Brooks, my sister class in 05
Gotcha.
and things like that. But now when I came up, it was more private school, Lutheran North, Quantum Ritter, Trinity.
Yep.
You got your CBCs, them the bigger ones.
Them the big ones, Chaminade.
CBC, Chaminade, and DeSmet, but Deron Neal.
Shout out Deron Neal.
DeSmet.
Oklahoma
with the
alumni.
OU. Yep. And then you had CBC, which was loaded, Dalton Demos, Ariane, Maxie Penn, Bass. I'm missing a lot of people,
yeah,
but
can't name everybody.
Can't name everybody, but then you still had Big Keith, had McClure North and stuff like that, Galen and things like that. But it was just like we pushed that, and then even after us, it was pushed again because of Isaiah Williams that's at Illinois versus Luther North. They had some crazy battles.
Luther North had some teams too.
And Ronnie Perkins ended up coming to Luther North from U City, and they battles was crazy. And then it's just like, even my nephew, he 14.
My nephew 14 too.
And he want to go private school. You know
where you at right now? What school you at right now?
Yeah, Central right now.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, Central, we trying to figure it out.
Yeah. My nephew, he a freshman, about to be a sophomore next year, man. He discussing he bringing up the private schools and all that, But what's crazy? I confide in Therese, my partner, our mutual friend, and I always ask him, because he a coach now. Hey, bro, what you think? And I lean on him with my nephew, like, bro, because you with the high school athletes. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man,
it's a big difference down where Red said. It's a big difference because it ain't many private schools.
Okay, yeah.
So like Texas is. Just to get off into that, Texas is just like big ass public schools.
Like
big ass, like
shit.
The small schools are in these small towns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like you got your Frisco, North Dallas, Addison. These are all probably 5A to 6A schools.
Yeah.
And they have like multiples in them in the same district. Mm-hmm. So it's like they have way more kids, but so since you have way more kids, you'll have some more skilled players.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or the bigger linemen and things like that. But their environment, and they invest in football down there versus like St. Louis or something. Like they got the jumbo things, Jumbotron, smoke, halftime performance. For halftime performance out there, it's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
It's another game itself out there for the band. You know what I'm saying? So like they could be competing out there, and then it's the game, fast pace or whatever. But it's cool.
And then now let's get into this photography, bro. So what I mean, you love it, obviously.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now, and what feeling does that give you, bro, to be an entrepreneur but doing something you love to do?
It brings me joy. Even on the tough days, like
that's right.
You can pick up the camera and go shoot anything, or if you got to go to a game and you're having a tough day, it's gonna bring you more peace because it's something that you love to do. But yeah, it all started. I always been a picture guy.
Okay.
Like I always post childhood memories and things like that. I always been into pictures, but when I got to Mobile for work study. That's what they gave me.
Oh, that was your work study?
Under Colin and Andy.
I was in the damn kitchen. You motherfuckers used to come and throw y'all trays and shit in the hole. I remember that shit.
Yeah, so that was my work study working under the sports information director.
Gotcha.
So like I was uploading the websites and pictures and rosters and all that stuff for people all throughout the school. So they would give me the camera to go take pictures at the game. Like I started off in the stands because I wasn't comfortable, being on the sidelines, whoop-de-whoop, but it just happened to be where that I found my passion.
Gotcha.
And I think a lot of people don't find a passion. I wish, I found it earlier. You know what I'm saying? Because I would have invested in way more then, or, just would have been what it was. But I think people struggle with finding their passion, what they love to do. Because once you figure that out, there's no stopping it.
And bro, you hit that shit on the nose, bro. Like, and it come to you, man, and you just know, like Glenn, bro, what I'm doing right now, bro, by the grace of God, bro, I found what I love to do.
Nigga, this was in you in college.
Thank you, bro.
Hey, I am not lying.
Go ahead, Glenn.
I'm not lying. So he came in a year after me. we had a meeting where everybody in here, big conference room, wherever we at.
On me.
And, St. Louis people kind of around St. Louis people. Mm-hmm. I just heard this loud ass voice in the back of me, I'm like, who is this loud ass nigga? But you can hear him. He's standing out.
Yeah.
And he happened to be from St. Louis, so we already knew what he rocked with. But it was John, bro. Like, he has this voice, he has this passion. And I ain't even seen it then, and that's why I rock with him, and I've been supporting him.
Thank you,
with
bro.
the I-70 podcast, and man, you're doing an amazing job.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. And before I forget, I just want to say my dog Glenn has set precedent. I-70. None of y'all ain't never bought me no Hennessy, bro. We on episode 43. Ain't nobody ever bought me no Hennessy, bro. My dog, bless me. He hit me up this morning, and I'm going to tell you something, and I appreciate you, Glenn. I want to tell you this, bro. Now that we here doing the podcast, bro, leading up to it, bro, you have been an amazing guest, bro. We've been engaging, making sure that, we on time. Hey, bro, when you want me to pull up, what you need to drink? Bro, hit me up this morning. Hey, bro, what you sipping on? And I appreciate it, bro, because, man, bro, I've had some guests where I'll be like, motherfucker, like, this motherfucker making this shit difficult. So, bro, I appreciate you, bro, for being professional, gang. Real shit. And while we on topic of that, do you remember your worst gig in regards to shooting? Like, do you remember that gig you had where you was like, this is some shit? Did it anyway, but can you remember it?
Oh, yeah. Well, basically, when I got finessed.
Okay, talk about it. If you feel comfortable talking about it.
Absolutely. I don't hold nothing back.
Yes, sir. That's St. Louis way.
So this is my first little gig in Dallas. I got finessed. 2 of them, actually. My first 2 deals in Dallas went south.
Oh, you niggas in the D dirty. Not all y'all.
Like 2 deals went south.
Yeah.
So like one of them was I was helping someone out with their sister content or whatever. And I ended up getting content of like Dallas Skyline.
Okay.
This generic as hell, right?
Yeah.
So I'm working on his stuff, but I use the Dallas Skyline as part of my little post.
Yeah.
I'm new to Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So and plus I own everything I shoot.
Talk heavy, my name.
So
Talk heavy,
I used it, and my man's texting me like 11 o'clock at night from left field.
Yeah.
I said, no, wait, here go your money, because this is what you're not going to do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I own everything.
Yes, sir.
No matter what. Mm-hmm. And you're not going to tell me what I can do with the footage I own.
Absolutely.
That was one of them. So I told him what it was and gave him his little paper bag. It ain't
even that deep.
I don't need you.
Yes, sir.
So then the other one was at the event, AAU tournament. Mm-hmm. And this is why I learned I need to take at least half up front.
Okay, talk heavy now. That's what I like to hear.
I'm being generous or being nice, like, all right, you pay me after I do the work, whatever, but no, I don't do that no more. But this happened where it was like I did the work and I hit him like, I done delivered everything.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Photos, made a little video, and I hit him with the price and hit me back. It was like, we blew 2 teams out and this and that. It wasn't even that long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was like, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Nah.
And then I end up taking some off and still never got the payment. It's like, I'm going to get you this weekend, then I hit you this weekend, and you still ain't got it. It was like, I'm going to pay you. It's like, when?
Right. When?
Because it's not, you said the last time. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just chunked it up because I ain't finna keep chasing nobody that's not going to be real about it.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was out of town the last time I hit him, and I was like, you know what, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's a loss. I took all this shit down, though. You know what I'm saying? But the kids got their photos, which it ain't the kids. You know
Right.
what
It
I'm
ain't their
saying?
fault.
It ain't their fault. I ain't mad at them because they rocking me. And this was a girls' team, so they rock with me still to this day. And some of them at colleges and stuff, so I could pull up on them or whatever.
And that's tough being able, because I'm gonna say, bro, like, obviously with these kids, it's about content, it's about photos with them more so than our generation. They rock with cameramen, bro. Like the youth fuck with cameramen, bro, because at the end of the day, the importance in what y'all do, bro, y'all capture memories. Yeah. And I had never thought about that, bro. You get older, you start thinking deeply about stuff. Yeah. Bro, y'all literally capture memories that somebody can have for the rest of their life, bro. Like, man, you took a picture of me and my grandfather. He passed away 6 months. You know what I mean? Just moments like those, bro. Just
that's
everything.
The difference. I tell people all the time, that's the difference between pictures and video.
Okay.
Pictures hold way more weight than video because, like, I could look at a picture and be like, damn, I was 5 and my mama had a gold still.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
me. No, that's real. No, that's real.
And we was and we know we was at this house, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't always roses and bubbles coming up, you know what I'm saying? So you can identify the struggles through pictures and videos. It's like you can relive it, you know, through video. So you can relive these moments that was captured through video. So those are the big difference between the two.
Mm-hmm. And then, and I should have asked you then, bro, because for me, bro, I can honestly say, the fact that I had my father in my life, I always say, Glenn, bro, I was one of the lucky ones. You know what I mean? Because, and it shows, man, because if I could just speak for black men, bro, when you had your father in your life, man, it shows, man, like, because, and I always say I'm one of the lucky ones because my father never pushed negativity on me. You know what I mean? He made sure I could hit my daddy up to go holler at one of his own homeboys to get a package from him or get a gun from him. Man, Pops wasn't going for none of that shit, bro. I was getting in trouble growing up. Pops set me down. Pops said, hey, man, so what you finna do? He said, bro, so what you finna go left or you finna go right? Because what you doing, you finna go left and we gonna wash our hands with you. You know what I mean? So, that relationship with your father, man, what has that meant to your life up to this point?
Yeah, it meant everything, man. Pops, been there from day one. Never missed games, even though, work may come into play.
Yeah.
Now, I did have seen his ass in high school because he didn't fuck with my basketball coach.
Yeah.
My basketball coach tried to play mind games with me and shit like that. My coach had set me down one time off some bullshit.
Yeah.
I seen my daddy at the top of the bleachers walk smooth the fuck out. Smooth the fuck out.
Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell. I'm like, damn, I see it. Because he frustrated, I'm frustrated. It's just like, it's BS. But no, he been there every step of the way, man. Even as a youngin', I tell him all the time, like, I appreciate him for allowing me to play with other coaches.
Yes, sir.
Because I think that's helped embody me as well. Not just hearing it from Pops all the time. Because as I got older, around that, I would say 14 to 15, 16 or whatever, like, we would start to bump heads because I'm like, man, I told him, like, because I'm going to speak my mind, like, this old ass shit you used to run back in the day don't work no more, girl. Like, we on the AAU scene.
What you ever running flex?
No, it was pass
My
it
bad,
to
Pops.
we did run flex, but it was like pass it to the wing and cut through. It was some simple ass shit, but I'm like, we on the AAU scene. This not working.
Let's do this shit, Pops.
Like,
man.
So that was one time, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to him because he had some older teams that when I was younger, just running around as a youngin', you know what I'm saying, that shit might have worked.
Right.
But they was also bigger, you know what I'm saying? But now it's just like he allowed me to play with other coaches, Coach Tony, Coach Woods, Coach Eric, all these coaches coming up, you know what I'm saying? They have helped instill some other things in me as well. Like Coach Eric, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It's the hardest basketball practice ever.
Talk heavy, man.
Coach Eric, we might go to practice where we don't touch a basketball.
Yeah, that's when you know you got a real coach.
No, we might dead ass go to practice where we might touch the basketball for the last 10 minutes because we've been in this bitch running.
Man, that's how my football coach back in the day, Coach Reggie, shout out to you. This how he would say, bro, we would be winning. Coach Reggie was all about dominance. Bro, we'd be winning the game, bro. Bro, he'll be going crazy on the sideline. This was his favorite line. Y'all ain't finna see the ball on Monday. And he was true to his word, bro. We would show up on Monday. It wasn't a football out there, Glenn, bro. You know the football bag. Yeah. Oh, it wasn't out there. It was in his truck. Yeah. Ain't no footballs. Go on, run. Get on the line. We running all day.
Yeah. And that's what I appreciate Pops about, like I said, let me play with coaches. And then also, he got me help on the finance game and the credit game.
Yeah. Okay. Talk heavy on that.
He got me hip on that. So you could say he cheap or whatever, but credit A1. You know what I'm saying? I done seen him go from house to house, you know what I'm saying, as coming up. Not the best situation, but I done seen my pops and my moms get a house built from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? And
that's beautiful.
And that is beautiful because it's like that has been instilled with me that I want that same thing.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying, at some point in life. And he just got me hip. Like, I went to a private school. They touched on it, but he made sure, like, he emphasized that, credit, if you got good credit, you can get anything you want. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I used that to get my dream car, the Challenger that I had. Like,
that's mine too, bro.
Right.
I'm coming. Oh, this year, baby.
Yeah.
I'm coming right there with you, Glenn. This year, baby. This the one.
Look into leasing, because that's what that's what I did, and you have to be in the top tier categories for credit to lease.
Got you.
So, like, it's only 2 tiers, and I did that. No money down. Got what I wanted.
Yes, sir.
Price where I wanted, and that was like, damn, that hit. And before that, I took a stepping stone, and I got my first bike in college. by myself.
Yeah, because Glenn tall ass definitely be on the motorcycles, bro. You follow her on Instagram, boy. You was outside on the motorcycle yesterday, huh?
Shit, the last 2 days was nice.
Yeah.
Just got out to keep it going, man.
Yeah. And then before we leave, man, because you also got a vending machine.
Yeah.
Man, bro, this boy's a cold hustler,
Yeah,
my dog.
so you can't spell hustle without the STL. You know what I'm saying? So,
You can't spell hustle without STL, baby. This is how we do things. But just speak on that. What made you
get
get
it?
it?
Ass in the middle, the STL.
Right in the middle. Look, you can't even hide it. You can't even abbreviate the shit.
But yeah, man. So this is something I looked up before COVID. You know what I'm saying? I always do my research before I get into something. And then my dog hit me. TC Fully Loaded.
He coming.
Thomas Clark. That's my
sir.
dog. So we met in.
Go check out his food truck.
Yeah, absolutely. So we met in 2018 because we came out here for work for Cerner.
Okay.
Which is now Oracle, but Cerner, the big place out here. We came out here, me and my other dog, B Mart.
Mm-hmm.
So we all close. They from the South. And so he had hit me and was like, man, I'm thinking about getting this vending machine. I'm like, word?
Yeah.
Like, I know I done researched it and did this a couple years ago. Like, what's the move? And we played it out, and he had a place here or whatever, and it was just like, shit, let's do it. Like, I got some paper. Let's go half on it, and we'll try to scale it after that. But it was actually perfect time because the winter season is slow.
Gotcha.
So it was perfect timing to jump in, and we actually put it in Made Mob, one of the local stores here. Shout out to them.
Mob.
Shout out to Mark and the crew that let us put it in our first spot. So that was what it was, and then we got to find a spot. But TC had already been working with Made Mob, with coming out there for First Fridays and things like that in the events. So it was perfect, and then just learning that game and, getting the Costco cards and the Sam cards. So that, because it's a snack machine, but you could have any type of vending machine, man. And it's just like, attend to that audience if you're looking to get into vending machines. Yeah. But it's just like anything else, man. One vending machine ain't going to make you no millionaire. Right. Or make you where you get six figures or something like that. Because, like, honestly, we're not profiting nothing off right now until we pay the vending machine. That's right. So everything going back into the snacks, into paying the vending machine off or whatever. But it's just like rental car places. They not going to make money with one car, two cars. Right. They need a fleet of cars. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the same thing. Like, you'll need a fleet. If you can get 5 vending machines, then if that's what you want to manage, that's what you want to manage. Or if you want to scale to more, or whatever business it is, like, you have to scale if it's something like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's real, bro. And then, before I forget, what's your favorite shoot? Like, do you have a favorite gig, in regards to, I know you got a lot, but do you have one that stand out?
Favorite thing, like to shoot?
Yeah, that you shot, my bad, yeah. Or favorite event. It could be that event that was like, oh yeah, this shit live. Like, you know what I mean? Whatever event you choose.
I would say when I first did the state championship in Dallas. Okay. Because we got access and it took some work. And that's the thing why I celebrate getting access to these games. So like Kansas State and Texas, the women's basketball, or WNBA when I was down in Dallas. Like, I celebrate these. I even did the Sparks out in LA. Yeah. Like, against Washington. But it's like, I celebrate those because I get denied more than anything. Oh, okay. That's deep. What I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, even the small wins, me getting access because I'm getting access under my name. Gotcha. So, if it's Michael Jordan last shot and I'm in there and I got that greatest picture, that's coming to me. Yep. They want to slap that on billboards, that's coming to me. You know what I'm saying? So, because I own the shit versus working for somebody else. So, I'm actually doing it the hardest way possible, which is cool, but I'm also getting those wins at the same times. But so, I would say that. I would say the Sparks one because that was out in LA. That's like, I have no ties out there. And I got access, and then I actually ran into my dog, Ben McLemore from the Lou.
Shout out to him now. Shout out Ben, West Side legend right there, boy.
So we ran into each other, and then, like I said, the state games, because they were live, and then even the WNBA games, being able to shoot Candace Parker and things like that.
That's my favorite WNBA player of all time right there, Candace Parker.
Yeah, Candace, she cold.
Love you, queen.
Yeah, she cold. But it's celebrating those wins, and then also, like, helping people with their own personal brand or brand shoots or need headshots and things like that as well, because I just love helping people.
Yes, sir. And I love that, man, because I always believe, man, everything is an act of service. You know what I mean? everything's an act of service. Like we are here, we put on this earth, bro, to serve in some capacity. You know, we here to make money and all of that, but how are you affecting people? Like you said, man, people be needing professional headshots. If you need professional headshots, hit my dog up. Any type of photography. As a matter of fact, what's up with the team? How's the team over there at Tough Enough?
It's cool. It's me and my dog right now.
Yeah.
We've been talking about looking into scaling or like trying to, you know, in different cities, get people to go out for Tough Enough.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So like if it's a game in Atlanta, Georgia that we need somebody at that's going to be jumping, like how can we get a shooter out there, you know what I'm saying, that, you know, got good work or whatever. So it's learning that game, and then also I think for me personally it's more creating for myself.
Yeah.
And I think that'll bring in more, you know, revenue as people see my work.
Yep.
And things like that. And then also reaching out to the local businesses and stuff like that.
Yeah. And then, you know, we both from St. Louis in here, so I got to ask the $1 million question as far as, you know, St. Louis natives are concerned. What is your favorite Chinaman spot?
My favorite?
Your favorite. What's the go-to when you back home? Now, this is important, y'all. Let me preface this real quick, Lynn. If you're not from St. Louis, you don't understand the importance of what I'm asking, okay? I'm literally asking this man, where do he go get his Chinese food from? It is a dish that we make in St. Louis that we make better than the people who've created the dish.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
We do it better than they do. They come
He's a Chinaman, not rice.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? They come to St. Louis, we got to let them no. This is how we do it. Like we know y'all rice look light skinned and it, you know, it don't look, you know, ain't got no type of grease on it. The bag is, you know, perfectly intact. Yeah. You know what I mean? But what you got, Glenn? Now St. Louis watching now.
No, that's a fact.
You know they watching now.
See, I don't do it like I used to back in the day.
Okay, so, now we going back in the day though. What was the one back in the day? You with gang is one of them days now. We finna mob to the store. That's what we doing in St. Louis. We mob to the store.
If it was back in the day, it's the one next to Herbert Hoover.
Okay, that's respect though. That's a good one. No, that's a good one. That's a good one.
It's the one that I forgot the name.
I can't tell you the name.
But the one next to Herbert Hoover was definitely back in the day. We definitely
in the hood too.
Yeah, we definitely grabbed that bitch on the way home.
Yo, you did. I know you did.
Definitely grabbed it on the way home. I go to the one by my crib in Florissant because my dog, my Asian partner. Yeah. My dog Yuki, they own that one.
Why we always know somebody that own it? I went to school with the dude who owned John's in Walnut Park, the one I go to. His dad, he went to Parkway North with me. His daddy owned the Chinese spot.
And John's on West Florissant?
You know it. That's mine.
That was gonna be mine because my grandpa stayed up the street.
Shout out Grandpa.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out Grandpa. Yes, sir.
Off Beacon. He stayed off Beacon. And
he was right in Walnut Park then. That's where my family from, right off Beacon.
Yeah, they might be, so our people might know each other.
I'm gonna have to tap in, bro. Cause we from that's what.
Our people might know. We had the house on corner on the Beacon, man.
Cause see, now my granddad he had the house on Theodore, which is like a block over.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But
they know each other.
You understand what I'm saying? Beacon, Gilmore, whatever. You know what I mean? Robin, it was all right.
Yeah, so John's is definitely one of mine. The one next to Herbert Hoover. And I met with my dog Yuki by the crib, man.
I'm gonna get Jenny's they props. I like to go to Lisa's sometimes.
Lisa's.
Right there off Jenny Station Road.
Yeah.
Right before you go to North County, like you about to hit the circle and all that.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. Lisa's,
Yeah, that's a good. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad I just got to share this moment, man. Cause I don't get to do this often. If it was a KC native here, we would have to fucking talk about barbecue, and who wants to fucking talk about barbecue all goddamn day? You know what I mean? Sorry, Mark.
They ain't got nothing on Reds.
I be trying to tell them, bro, but you know you can't tell these folks nothing. They got their little list. Forbes said they the number one barbecue place in the country. I don't even know who to tally this shit up. Like I don't even know who picked this. Cause I always say this, Glenn, I've never been to nobody's backyard, bro, and they granddaddy cooked barbecue, and I was like, man, that shit trash. Never in my life. Barbecue's barbecue, bro.
That ass Red. His ass.
Shout out Red, bro.
Red, you used to have to find him.
Yes, sir.
And the way you find him is you find the line.
Yeah, find the line.
Find the line. It's going to be wrapped. It's going to be on the street. And that's what Red at. It might just be a lot of grass.
Yeah.
And he in that motherfucker barbecuing back in the day.
Hey, man, staple in the city, man. How we doing, Mark? We good, bro? Don't you want to... Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, do it. You got your notes? Or do I need to do it? You want me to do it? I'm ready.
You already got something that you want to try out?
Yeah, come on. We're going to let Glenn do it, too.
All right, okay.
You ready?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Shoot.
All right.
Oh, man, let me set it up.
Set it up. You can set it up.
Okay, I set it up. So, as St. Louis natives, okay, we have a very distinct accent, okay? I truly don't know where it came from. Like, I don't know where it came from or, you know, why we talk the way we talk, but in St. Louis, we heavy on the R's. Okay, now I've moved away, so it's Glenn. So it's been cleaned up just a tad bit, but it's still there. It'll never leave. You know what I mean? And when I want to talk proper, I must focus on the words.
It's too much work.
It's too much work. You know what I mean? So my dog Mark is gonna assist us. You feel what I'm saying? He gonna throw some words out there, and as St. Louis natives, we are gonna say how we pronounce these words, and y'all just ride with us. Go ahead, Mark. Do your thing.
You want difficult or you want like just everyday
Man,
words?
go ahead, brother. We gonna bounce off each other. Go with Glenn first.
All right, okay, we'll start off. We'll go simple and then get harder as we
Okay, go ahead. Bam.
All right. As you know, the one I hear a lot, hair. She's brushing her hair.
Her.
Her. There you go, Mark. There you go, Mark.
All right. Intern.
Intern.
Is there any simple?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Intermediate.
Whatever.
Intermediate.
Yeah, okay. So you got them hard ER
Yeah.
words? All right. Okay, let me think. Well, you say everything else pretty much the same. I'm trying to think
Go
of what's in your list. What would you have in your list?
Give me how would you say a Bud Light? I don't want to say. I'm gonna say the word, but
Bud Light?
no. Say okay. I'll do
okay,
it.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Okay. So a beer.
Burr.
A burr.
A burr.
Burr.
Not a beer.
Burr. Burr. He said it right after me. Burr.
Burr.
I don't know.
Listen, is the two words that are the same is here and her.
Yes, sir.
Here and her.
Basically,
Both the same, Mark.
both the same. Per, ter.
Cur.
So we're just changing out the first letter.
I mean, technically speaking, you know what I mean. It's the we hold on to that. Cedric the Entertainer said it best on Nelly album, using them double ERs. It's like we got two R's in our words in St. Louis. You know what I mean? We just you know what I mean? I don't know what this shit is. Was that it, Mark?
So let me think. Okay, so like you say, if you were to shed a tear.
Shut a tur.
No, you're lying.
No,
Do
tear.
not tell me you.
Tur.
Tur.
Tur. Am I lying, Glenn? He literally just said it. Tur.
I'm crying turs.
I'm crying turs.
Tur.
Hey, man, wipe them tears. See what I'm saying?
Well, wait, that one was a little different.
But you see how I'm saying? When I say wipe them tears, it's like I've been removed from St. Louis for so long that it's like mine has been cleaned up just a tad. But if we was back home, oh my God.
So if anybody else riding down with you to St. Louis, you would be the in-between bridge, wouldn't you? Anytime you're trying to order something, you go, hey, what did he just say? And then you got to translate.
Because look, here it is. You get what we saying. It's just how we're saying it. You know what I mean? And like he said, two words are the same because of how we say it. Her on my head
And her.
and her. Like I'm over her.
It's her.
It's literally the same word. Like there's no
thing. Ain't no differentiation there.
And it'd be crazy when I'm bringing KC because I'll say something and you know what I'm saying. It's not like it's difficult. It's just every KC native will take a moment. They just be like, okay, yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, KC people talk way more proper.
Way more proper because they don't have an accent here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I think
We're not like Midwestern enough to have like a country accent. I mean, it's pretty.
Right.
It's like we're still city. So
I think it's history that like a lot of our family is from the South.
Absolutely.
Mississippi.
at Mississippi, baby.
The getaway thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like my granddaddy, my great granddaddy on my dad's side, he didn't call me by my name.
Mm-hmm.
Come here, man.
Come here, man. Obi.
Come here, man.
Come here, man. Yeah.
That's it. And when he say that, you know you better come.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Man, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that, brother. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Get my dog Mark on the ones and twos, man. You know what I mean? And I love it. Yeah. Thank you, bro. And I love that because, and honestly speaking, bro, being from such a small town, you know, small city, and relatively speaking, compared to the bigger cities with millions of citizens, I love that we have our own thing. You know what I'm saying? We talk how we talk. It's not influenced by no other city. No other city in the world talk like we talk.
bro, the first time I was been called country when I was young is when I went to Wisconsin Dells. And I was probably like 11 or whatever, maybe 10. And this little girl, you know, just a bunch of kids at Wisconsin Dells. And she was like, you country.
Yeah.
I'm like, what?
Country. Let me see. Bro, I knew our accent was a motherfucker, bro, when we got to Mobile, bro.
That's a fact.
I met some Florida boys. Shout out to my niggas from Florida. I'm talking to the Florida boy. And now, mind you, these boys from deep Florida.
Yeah,
I'm
they
talking about
country too,
Bartow. I mean, Lakeland, they from deep.
Daytona.
All Miami, all the Florida boys. We in the cab, we eating. The Florida dudes is calling me country.
Yeah.
Them niggas like, boy, you country than a motherfucker. I'm like, bro, do you hear how you talk?
With a full mouth of gold.
Calling me country. And I'm pushing back at the table.
Shout out to Rick.
Yeah. Hey, Rick is a dark skinned nigga with a mouthful of goals, bro. He's the epitome of a Florida nigga.
Craziest thing ever. Conference room, right?
Go ahead.
I heard John in the conference room, right? But this is my first year. That was my second year when I heard John. My first year, I'm in the conference room. Everybody knew, freshmen, whatever.
Yeah.
We sitting down, they doing the names. And, going from last name, alphabetical order. And they say, Ricky Williams.
Yeah. Niggas, Ricky Williams.
The nigga that played for the Dolphins?
Man, nigga went to Texas.
That Ricky Williams?
He ain't back, is he?
Is he a coach?
Yeah.
I'm looking at my dog straight drop, bro. That shit was funny as hell, bro.
Man, good dude, bro.
Yeah.
Man, good dude, man. I want to say this, man. Shout out to all the good men, bro, we met at Mobile, bro.
Yachty.
Man, bro.
Dizzy.
Yes, sir,
JC.
bro. It was, and one thing I say, all the thorough niggas, bro, linked up. No matter what grade you was in.
Six.
Yes, sir. Look, go ahead, man. One time, because we gonna take it back now. In college, Glenn, y'all still cool? Everybody
Yeah. So in college, we in a small town.
Yeah.
So me and my dogs from Duluth. We first got there. Steve was there before us. Steve and his brother Steph came.
Shout out to the boy. Them boys look like Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, boy.
Yeah.
Shout out my dogs.
Kel.
Yeah.
Malachi linked up with us. He's from Kansas City. Branson Shy. He from all over. Me and D, Siobhan, they damn near twins.
Yes, sir. Twins.
And Big Mouth. We had our security
Shout out Big
guard.
Mouth.
You know what I'm saying? So, we made fun out of what we had, bro.
Yeah.
And when I say we came up with that name, but also, even at the basketball games, we courtside.
Yes, sir.
Giving pure entertainment. I wish. That's why I say I wish I found my passion earlier because I would have been documenting all this
Facts,
shit.
bro. I say the same shit every day,
They put us
bro.
in jerseys and we was basically mascots.
Yeah. Him and his clique, bro, they made shit fun, bro. They pulled up, they was drippy. All them niggas get drippy. The whole clique get drippy, bro. But they would come, bro, and it was fun, bro, because at the end of the day, they was having fun amongst each other.
Right.
But they'll incorporate everybody and they fun. You know what I'm saying? Man, shout out to the Six, bro. There was some good times, bro.
Facts.
And they was clicked up. They was, you knew what it was. You seen one, you was going to see another. You never saw them niggas alone. You know what I'm saying?
You want to come get whooped in basketball? It was just like that.
Yeah, bro. Man, shout out to all them. I hope y'all still doing good in life, bro,
Facts.
because that time in life, it was a beautiful time, man. I just pray everybody's still doing good, man. That's wonderful, man.
Absolutely.
How we doing? We at that hour mark. Man, look, this has been good. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad my dog pushed up, came through, kick game with me. You know what I'm saying? Brought me Hennessy. I'm stressing that. You know what I mean? Y'all need, as guests, y'all need to step it up. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Because we
First to do it, like Soldier.
Bro, the first time, nobody's ever brought me a bottle of Hennessy, bro. Never.
I just asked my dog this morning, I'm like, what you like to drink on, man? I know he been grinding.
Yeah.
I've been seeing it. Let me bring a little solitude, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir, and I appreciate it, bro. Now, before you get up out of here, bro, what can they reach you on everything? Any service they need from you, from Tough Enough, where can they reach you, bro?
So you can reach me on my personal, the man in the year. It's not private.
Yes,
Come
sir.
holler. Also, my business page is Tough Enough. It's _ That's for the sports. And then website is Tough Enough Sports is really dedicated for the sports. And then Tough Enough Media is where you can find everything. You know what I'm saying? If you need business, branding, headshots, we can get it done.
And we can get it done, man. That's what I'm talking about, man. Because this is what this all about, brother. At the end of the day, we all trying to get somewhere in life, man. We need each other. And there ain't no room for no hate, bro. Especially at this age we at now, bro. It's enough bread out here for everybody, bro. There's no need to hate. Ain't no need to be envious. Just do you. Because I truly believe, bro, if you own your square and you on your grind, you ain't even got time to hate on nobody, bro.
Man, I think that's something I learned over time.
Yeah.
Something I learned over time, that everybody not for you.
Yes, sir.
Or some people think you owe them something and things like that when it's not the case. But if it's genuine and pure, you'll never see envious or jealousy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just shout out to the people, man, that's doing what's best for them.
Yes, sir.
Grinding. You know what I'm saying? Trying to help others along the way, bring people with them, create a team that you got here and stuff like that, and just do what y'all love, man, at the end of the day. I'm telling you, you're doing what you love and you focus on you, and it's not a hating bone in my body. I'm telling you, you will see growth and success when you just being genuine and pure, dog.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. I want to thank y'all, bro, for stopping there. If you're new to the channel, excuse me, make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, man. You know what I'm saying? Holla at your boy, man. Holla at my dog, Glenn, like I said before. And he trying to scale, him and his partner, like he said earlier in the interview. If you need something in different cities, you know, they going to work on that. 2024 is going to be a hell of a year. Right. You know what I'm saying? I pray to God my dog and his business partner get that to where they got individuals who can shoot in different places and then, you know, they can connect. Because, you know, it make the world smaller, man. And it's a beautiful thing when the world gets small in regards to this networking and business shit, bro. Like, that's what it's all about, man. Get out there. And if I can get any advice to anybody before we get out of here, believe in yourself, man. If you don't believe in yourself, bro, nobody will. Because like Glenn just said, bro, everybody not for you, bro. Even the motherfuckers who congratulate and like and sharing, they fuck around on even before you. Believe in you, bro. And ain't no telling what you can achieve. I'm on episode 43. What is episode 43? And I feel like I've moved a mountain already, just personally, Glenn. You know what I'm saying? And it's only going to get better and better, bro. So believe in yourself. Trust the process. You know what I mean? Stay down. Keep grinding, man.
Listen, I started off in high school.
Yeah.
Now I do professional. I have gotten to professional. It's not as consistent as I want, but I'm taking steps.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing what I believe in.
Yeah.
The dream is, you know, to work for the Ravens.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? On me, though.
I don't want to work for none other NFL team.
Yeah.
But if I can get the Ravens, I go in as a staff member, or I just want to be able to network and be able to shoot for them. Yeah. Same way.
We're going to get there, man. Baltimore, holler at my dog. You know what I'm saying? Lamar need him a real shooter in there.
I got shit from the stands that look good.
Yes, sir.
I got Lamar to share my shit at 19.
Yeah. And then look, and I love the you know, when photographers say, my dog always say, respect the shooter.
Respect it.
I love that because it's changing a negative connotation to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can say it sounds cool, it sounds good, and it's professional, it's positive. I love that when you be saying respect the shooter, bro, because that's necessary, man. We got to show these kids what's cool and what's real, bro. We've done enough of the gangster shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? That shit old, that shit ain't about nothing. Let's show these kids, bro, that we could do something positive and that you could, you know, do something that's cool. Taking pictures is fine, bro. Like,
and travel the world, getting games for free. I'm courtside.
Yes, sir.
I'm able to shake hands with people, make connections, bro.
It's coming, man. 2024, man. We only in the first quarter, man. Don't first. Hey, look, and before I get up out of here, I should have said it first. I'm gonna do it next episode too. Black History Month, man. I know they gave us 28 days.
It ain't a month. It ain't a month.
I knew I seen it.
It ain't a month.
Yeah.
This shit every day.
Every day.
365. You heard every day.
Every day. Thank you, Mark. You think I be bullshitting?
It's every day, man. It's more than a month.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Don't
I
let
like
nobody tell you it's a month. There's a reason why it's only 28 days and they're giving this to us like this. And why Juneteenth just became a thing in corporate America probably 2 years ago after COVID. But it's a real thing, man. It's more than a month. Like, we set the trends and people bite off of it. And that's just the way I land. But don't let nobody tell you it's a month. Be you. Be yourself. Be true to yourself. Love others. And be one of a kind, man.
And we gonna end on that, man. My dog hey, look, make sure you hit my dog up on all social medias. Make sure y'all follow I-70 Podcast on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? If you in Hollywood, my dog Mark trying to break into the game. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that right, Mark? And we ain't got no commercials lined up or nothing, baby. Do I need to go strong on some executives for you, dog? I got you, baby.
It's coming, baby.
You know what I'm saying? We'll do that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog Mark, man. I love that dude. You know what I'm saying? I got my dog Eastside in the cut over there. What? Oh, Eastside done left me. Fuck him. Never mind. I don't even worry about him. He ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? He just, you know what I mean? He ain't nobody. Man, but once again, man, thank y'all for tuning in for another episode. You know what I'm saying? We dropping next week, Thursday, 9 a.m. Make sure y'all tune in.
Consistency.
We'll holler at y'all.